Okay, we're going to start with some breathing. I think that's whenever I feel anxious, and I do actually suffer with a bit of generalised anxiety, but something that I've learned through the years is that breath work, really intentionally noticing what's going on in your body, what's going on with your breathing, is a very, very effective way to counterbalance kind of that adrenal response to what might be going on in your body at this point. So that kind of fight, flight or freeze response where your breath can become quite shallow is just not going to be helpful. And when that overthinking takes over, which is understandable. It's understandable anyway, but it's certainly understandable at the moment. So I wanted to talk you through a breathing technique. I use it for myself now anyway when I feel a little bit of rising panic. I use it with my children when they're a little bit overwhelmed.
It's good for kids as well.
Really, really good for children. I use it whenever life feels like it's hitting me from every which way and I kind of just need to reset myself. And I teach it when I teach hypnobirthing. So it's very useful if anyone's watching this and they're expectant or they will be imminently birthing or any point in their pregnancy really. It's a really good little tool, little technique to use. And it's called the ocean breath, which is relevant because we live in Brighton by the sea. So like the sea is our happy place. And I'm going to talk you through it now. And Becky's going to do it while I talk you through it, okay? Really simple. We want you just to sit somewhere that you feel lovely and relaxed. Relax your shoulders down. Now, this is especially important if you're pregnant, you're approaching your birth, because as we always talk to women about, there is a neurological link up between your jaw and your pelvic floor. So if you can relax your jaw, your neck, your shoulders down, to do a little rotation of your shoulders, just get them nice and comfortable, then that's going to have an effect on what's going on for your pelvic floor, which is obviously very important if you are birthing, if you're in labour.
The guy that I trained with, the consultant that I trained with, used to say, think floppy face, floppy fanny.
You see,
kind of works.
It does. It just little mantra right there for you to take with you. So we are going to be relaxing ourselves down. Find yourself a calm corner. Actually, to be honest, even if you've got, you know, a screaming, tantruming toddler as well, or you've got kids, and like I say, and you're sitting in traffic, you've got kids crying in the back of the car, anything, you can use it then still. And what you just do is Becky's going to show you, right? So you just close your eyes and you're going to imagine in front of you a lovely vista of a beach. So perhaps you're sitting on a lovely sandy or stony beach if you're in Brighton.
Are we allowed a cocktail?
I mean, if you want to.
Okay.
So you're sitting on the beach and in front of you is the ocean. Okay, and it's lovely and calm. And you can see that the ocean is tumbling onto the shore and then it's withdrawing again, back again. And you are going to breathe in through your nose for 4. And as you breathe in for 4, you're going to imagine it being sucked away from the shore. And as we breathe out for 8, you're going to imagine it gently tumbling back up and onto the shore again. Okay, we know that oxytocin is released when we have a lovely long, slow out breath. So what we're looking at here to really encourage oxytocin is a nice 4 beats for the in-breath and an 8 beat for the out-breath, or whatever you find comfortable. If that feels like too much, just do what you feel comfortable in your body doing. Okay, so as you breathe in through your nose, you're imagining that the water's coming away, and the breath that you're going to do out is a little bit like the breath that you would do if you were trying to see your breath in the air on a frosty morning. So it's going to be a okay, but it's going to be long and slow and smooth. So we're going to do this now. We're going to do this 4 rounds of this, okay? And I'm going to count it. Becky's going to do it. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Becky's going to stop now. Interestingly, that will have taken usually around about a minute to do 4 rounds of in for 4, out for 8, which coincidentally is the same amount of time as it will roughly take for you to have a surge. So if a surge being a contraction, if you're not doing hypnobirthing. So if you are in pregnancy right now, not only is it going to be absolutely wonderful in the moment to just release any tension from your body, stop the overwhelm, stop the overthink, respond to any sort of rising panic or adrenaline, but it's also brilliant to practice on your approach to your birth, because your contractions are going to last about a minute, and if you can practice those, then when those minutes come during your birthing, you will know how to respond with them because you will have been practicing it. Just a little added extra if you are watching this and you're pregnant and you're going to use this during your birth. A really good way that you can practice it is set your timer on your phone for 2 minutes, and for 1 minute stand up and put your arms out to the side like this, okay? Because what you're trying to experience is a little bit of like a physical sensation, like a strong physical sensation. So if you stand for 1 minute with your arms out to the side, woo, what you'll find is that you'll feel a drag in your shoulders, you'll feel a heaviness come into your shoulders and your upper back, and you'll feel a bit of sort of discomfort with that. And then you use your lovely ocean breath for the next minute. And so your brain starts to learn how to use that breathing while you're feeling physical sensations that are strong. And that's really it.
I think it's also important in the current climate to say that it's a really good breath when you just need a break. So obviously lots of us are going to be homeschooling our children. Not always going to be easy. I've got teenagers, so I am fully in brace mode. And I did this when they were toddlers actually. If I just felt myself not coping, I would go to the loo, sit on the loo and breathe, you know, and just do 4 rounds of that, and then you'll come back and you'll be able to take on the homeschooling again. So it's just a really good pause to kind of break that cycle of the adrenaline rising, isn't it?
And just out of interest, as another little bit of information, when you have a surge of adrenaline in your body, it takes around about 20 minutes for it to break down in your bloodstream if you recognise it and you do something effectively to sort of counterbalance those physical sensations. So this is a perfect way to stop it in its tracks and counterbalance what you're going to be feeling. Give it a go. Do it with your kids, practice it with your partner, whoever. Tell your parents about it who might be self-isolating at the moment and feeling really vulnerable. The ocean breath is for everyone. It's a lovely, simple and effective breathing technique that I use frequently. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you later.
Bye.